I did give him some money that I had. He was saying he was having car trouble. It's pretty obvious he's living in his car. And I said, do you need help? And he was like, no, I'm okay. And I said, are you sure? And he just looked at me. I said, here, take this. And he just took it, and he said, I didn't want to ask. I didn't want to tell you. And I said, it's okay. Just take it. So we helped somebody today. That's what we're supposed to do. Help those that are truly in need. All right. Take my glasses out. Hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Welcome back to the channel. I'm in Farragut today. I'm going to be checking in with the post office, and I thought while I was here that I would check in with the Kroger and see how things are going in terms of prices, sales, closeouts, anything that I can find. I need to get some sweet treats for my goats. This is where I find the best, well, I may not today, but in the past, in recent past, when I go to get certain treats for my goats, they have the best prices. They did have the best prices, at least before Christmas. So welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well today. Let's see what Kroger is doing today. Let's go. Now remember, whenever you're shopping, to always be paying attention to who and what is around you, who is parking next to you, what are people doing, what's going on in the parking lot, what's going on all around you. Ladies, always be safe. I know that there's a gentleman over across the parking lot. I think he's living in his car. Not that he necessarily is an endangerment to me, but my point here is that you always need to be looking, having situational awareness. And when you do that, you notice all kinds of different things that are going on in society now. So you need to be safe. I grew up shopping at Kroger. My father just retired from Kroger. My father has worked for Kroger, did work for Kroger for 45 years up until just a few months ago. So I know all the ins and outs about Kroger. This was our stomping ground, and this was really the backbone of our family. Oh, she's going to get her buggy. Hey, Mama. I like her shirt. This was the backbone of my family for a long, long time. So let's see what we've got going on today. first of all, the thing that I went in for, which drove me to go in, which I've been meaning to pick up for a couple of weeks, are more of those little Fig Newtons. My goats love those. And the ones at Aldi used to be pretty competitive. Well, they're more expensive. The ones that you saw in there before Christmas were $2.99 for the pack. Now they're $3.99. So I did go ahead and pick up 2. I like to do that when I know, just as a treat for my goats, or if I know that I'm trimming hooves, which I need to be doing here for the couple of them soon. It's nice to have that. It's worth it to me. But I did want to go ahead and make a point to go through the store. I was just looking for a couple of things, anything that was a sale item that I know that we use, or that, I can put in the pantry. Clearly, it is a smart idea to always go through the reduced items sections, no matter where you shop. And pretty much every store offers that. I know Food Lion is really good about it. So here's my advice. And I know a lot of you already do this. A lot of you already know this. I would try to consolidate your shopping trips as much as possible. I mean, unless you literally live next door to the Aldi or to the Kroger or to the Food Lion, it's just, whatever, and it's not really an expense for you in terms of gas, then, if you want to pop in there several times a week, then that's great. That's not the case for me. We live pretty rural. That's why you see me at 1 or 2 specific stores when I shop, because that's the closest one to me. But when I come further out, I am going to add Kroger back to my shopping list, because we're going to have to get really competitive in terms of shopping. Also, obviously, looking at apps. If you want an app on your phone, it's unfortunate now that not only do you have to have a silly card, but now you have to have an app in order to get the best sale deals. You do what works best for you. A lot of people don't like doing that. I get it. Coupons. See, I don't get the coupons anymore from Kroger because I'm nowhere near one. So whereas, say, 10 years ago, before we moved out of this area to the farm up on the mountain, Kroger was one of my main go-tos. So I had tons of coupons, did a lot of coupon shopping. So that's something that I'm going to have to look into, right? Or obviously digital apps for digital coupons. You do what works best for you. I would advise that it's probably going to be smart, if you're not already doing this and you're trying to find ways to save money, like I said, not only to consolidate your trips, but try to go to places where you are close to multiple stores in a very close proximity. For example, in this location in Farragut, here is the Kroger. Right there is the Aldi. Now, I did find some things in Kroger that were a better price than things I've seen in other places. But then there were other times not so much. Overall, if you're not doing like a shopping scenario, if you're going into a store, I hate to say it, but Aldi is overall, even with their prices having gone up as much as they have, because we're keeping up with the prices on Aldi, their vegetables are still considerably cheaper than even the Kroger brand here. Now, if you find a sale, obviously that's what you're going to want to be looking for. Scouring the deals week by week, continuing to do the best you can to stock up. Like I said, I would have several different places that make sense to you and your family on your radar. And maybe once a week or every other week or whatever, you shop the best deals that you can. It doesn't take a long time to build a really nice pantry. I found those Progresso soups for $1.49 now to be a great deal. You used to be able to get them for $1. I understand what we used to be able to do, but we're going to have to kind of get over that, because we're not going back to that. Prices are not going to go down, y'all. I just don't see that. They may tell you that inflation is slowing down and the economy is kicking butt. For who, I don't know. But I'm just saying, I don't know those people. I mean, those are the elites that are building bunkers and buying gold. Notice what they're doing. But I would make it a good practice to try your best to get consolidation of trips going. Go to places that you feel safe, but also where you can hop to different points. And once you start doing that, you're going to start recognizing what the prices really are. And to know, I already know off the bat, I can walk over to Aldi if I want to buy some canned vegetables. They may only be a nickel cheaper, but if you're buying 5 or 10 at a time or whatever, it all adds up in the end. So I ended up spending $122 today because I got meats that were still reduced. I got some bread and some cakes that were reduced. we will munch on this over the next week or so. I got some deli meat, fresh cut meat, and cheese because that's going to be my lunch. And then I know my husband will take that for himself also on his way to work. My sons will eat that as well. I just wanted to note some of the prices. So some of the things that you saw me getting the prices of doesn't necessarily mean I threw it in the buggy. But I did get a little mix of things today, and it is amazing that even with reduced items, I didn't buy any milk, I didn't buy any dairy, I didn't buy any cleaning, no laundry detergent, I didn't buy anything for my animals. I bought reduced and sale items. I bought those cookies, the Fig Newtons for my goats, the generics. I bought overall a lot of generics, and I still was $122. So you need to ask yourself, are you in a better position today than you were 5 years ago? I'll let you decide. Like, subscribe, and share. Check out and do the best that you can, guys. Check out all your stores. And when you do come shopping, make sure, like right now, I am only about four spots from the actual door. To my left, the gentleman is gathering the buggies. I like to park next to the buggy deposit if I can, close to the store. So it's earlier in the day. They're not super slammed. Wasn't crazy busy. So always be aware of your surroundings. Like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate you being here. Do the best you can, guys, and just keep pushing forward. Guys, God bless, Godspeed, and we'll see you on the next video. Guys, I think this person over here is living in their car. It's an older Cadillac. He's got his blankets out, and I'm going to help him today, okay? We're going to help him. I didn't show him. I did give him some money that I had. He was saying he was having car trouble. It's pretty obvious he's living in his car. And I said, do you need help? And he was like, no, I'm okay. And I said, are you sure? And he just looked at me. I said, here, take this. And he just took it, and he said, I didn't want to ask. I didn't want to tell you. And I said, it's okay. Just take it. So we helped somebody today. That's what we're supposed to do. Help those that are truly in need.